I am Sean Smith from the Blackout, and I sing and sometimes bicker with the audience.
Good.
Really good. Oxford was awesome, Liverpool was awesome, Belfast was awesome, Dublin was awesome, Cork was awesome, Edinburgh was awesome, Glasgow was awesome, Newcastle was awesome, up until somebody threw a shoe at me several times, and then he got taught a lesson, and then he bit me like a child. But yeah, it's all been good. It's all been really. Yeah, we haven't done a headline tour for like 2 or 3 years, so it's nice to finally be out there and be playing to a crowd that knows our songs, rather than trying to be out there playing to a crowd trying to win them over and teach them your songs. So yeah, it's really good, and it's nice to see that people haven't given up and forgotten about us and are coming out to these shows. I think 99.99999% has been good, and there's been the 0.0001% that's been bad. Yeah, it's been received really well. I made the mistake of going on iTunes and reading the comments, which were all positive apart from one, which was 0 stars. This is awful, right? And I know that girl has been a fan of the other albums, so there's bound to be something on it she does like. At least 1 star, at least 1 out of 5. But no, she went with this is awful, and now she's taken her score down to 4.5. So yeah, it's gone down really well, and the kids seem to like it. So I couldn't ask for any more, because I know we all love it. So it's nice to see that other people like what we like as well. It came about because our label and our management were all pushing for it, with it putting it on NME, just because it'd have a different audience. Whereas when we had it on MySpace, it was easier to rip off MySpace, because you could get MySpace rippers that would just do it for you. Whereas NME it's a bit more difficult. You can do it obviously, but it's a bit more difficult to do. And being on NME, it would get us more plays off people that might not, like what we do or whatever, or just it opens us to a new audience. So, and we decided, like, it had just been leaked anyway. I think there was like 1 link up when it went up anyway. So we knew it was coming, so we were okay with it. I think eventually, it kind of boiled down to the label. The label were very adamant to do it, so we were like, well, at the end of the day, it's your money more than it is ours, I suppose. So if you want to do it, that's your call. Whereas with Epitaph, when we did the album with Epitaph, it was just kind of, I don't know, like a bit chancy, and like, because it was MySpace as well, I think it was easier, like slightly easier for us, because we knew going into this album what Jason, the producer, wanted. We knew what to expect from him, so I think it made it easier for us, and our songwriting's got better due to him doing the best in town. So we went to him with like 13 songs, and it was kind of like the first 11 were the best ones, and then we just recorded them, and we did drums in like 3 days with 2 different drummers, and then music in like another 5 or 6 days, and then we did vocals in about 3 or 4 days. So it came together quite quickly when we had it all done. I'm enjoying Higher and Higher is going down very well live. I'm enjoying that a lot. I love the song Hope, just for its meaning and the lyrical content. Strange man. But yeah, I kind of like them all. Like, asking for a standard track is like asking you to ask someone to pick their favourite child. And as much as my parents have a favourite child, that's my brother. I would not have a favourite child, because I'd be a better parent than my parents. No offence, mum and dad. Well, our management approached us about doing it because at the time we were kind of in between Epitaph and maybe trying to find a new label, and we were negotiating a deal with them that didn't really work out. So our management had done it with Film for a Friend and stuff, and until we sat down with the Pledge guys and they explained it to us, like we weren't really up for it. We thought it was kind of like begging, but then when we spoke to them, and then we realised we'd be doing things with the kids and parties and playing acoustically and DJing and hanging out or whatever, like we were well up for it. So I think it's going to be a model for a lot of bands now, and like I think a lot of major labels are going to go after that way. Like to make records, you're going to have to spend more time with the people that buy the records, I guess.
It's more interaction with the fans as well.
Yeah, and we, like, when we spoke to the guys from Pledge, they were like, a lot of bands don't like doing most of these things that are on the list, and we were like, we'll do them all because we love the kids that like our band, and we don't mind hanging out with people. So no, we're really happy with Cooking Final at the moment. They couldn't have been any nicer. They haven't said no to anything we've said to them, except I wanted a yacht, but they wouldn't buy me one. Apparently a yacht doesn't count for the record sales or something. I'd said it'd be an advert because I'd have a big sale with the album cover on, but they're having none of it. But no, they've been really good. I don't think, like, major labels are not that big monster anymore, I think, to sell records, because nobody really sells records unless you're Adele, apparently. So, yes, I don't think it matters really what label you're on. You just need to get up there and work for it.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't had his tattoo done yet. And every time I bring it up, he says, what tattoo? So I'm going to remind him when he comes back now, and I'm going to call him out on stage, so the pussy has to get it done. He's going to have it done. Cheers. Stay out of my way. I hate you, and I wish you were dead in the most loving way.